Hello beautiful, my name is Nelly, and if you're part of my nail crew, welcome back, and if you're not, consider subscribing right now. Today's video is dedicated to all of you newbies who just discovered Polygel, and I want to go into details on how to prep your nails before using Polygel. Now, I haven't done a video with dual forms in a while, and I recently saw this dual forms and I don't really have this shape, so I decided to give it a try. And now I'm going to show you all the polygels that I'll be using for this set, and let's get right into this video. So I want to go into details on how to prep your nails. I know there's a lot of questions, a lot of you who have problems with lifting. So the first thing you want to do is you want to push back your cuticles. Next thing you want to do is you want to remove all that dead skin that's still on your nail plate. And I'm going to use this cuticle bit, and I'm going to be using it at 5,000 RPMs. Next thing you want to do is you want to get ready your lint-free wipe with some alcohol. I'm going to change my bit to this drill bit, and this is a 180 grit sanding band, and I'm going to buff the nail. And this is, you're going to do this movement, and it's a little sped up on the video, but I'm doing it very lightly because you don't want to dig into your nail. You don't want to cause any rings of fire, and you want to make sure that you remove the shine from the entire nail. After removing the dust with my brush, I'm going to wipe whatever residue of dust I have near my cuticle area and around the nail plate. This helps to dehydrate your nail as well. Then you can go in with your dehydrator and primer. And if you happen to be a lifter, meaning your nails are usually really oily, you want to get a Bond. This is a great product. I definitely recommend it. You want to do, after your dehydrator and primer, you want to apply this onto your natural nail. You're going to wait for it to dry, and then you're going to go in with your base coat. I already showed you the base coat that you're supposed to use, but I'm not going to use that one. I am going to use my PLF base coat. And with this one, just like with the regular base coat, you're going to do one thin layer on your nail plate, and then you're going to cure for 30 seconds. After you cure that base coat, now your nails are ready for your polygel. I'm going to be using 91% isopropyl alcohol, and let's get ready to play with some polygel. So now you're going to apply a small bead of polygel into your dual form. You're going to clean your brush, make sure it's nice and clean, and then you're going to start patting that polygel and spreading it throughout that dual form. Now when it comes to dual forms, it really doesn't necessarily need a lot of polygel, so it's really convenient for that reason, although it's not my preferred way to using polygel anymore because it doesn't allow you to build the nail properly, and sometimes they end up breaking. But I still do videos with dual forms because That's how everybody started when they started using Polygel. They just started with the dual forms, and then you'll start building your nails. You can use tips, you can use your nail forms, etc. Right now I'm just fading that polygel that I applied because I want to try to do an ombre. After I fade that color towards my cuticle area, I'm going to cure this or flush cure it. So when I apply my cuticle bead, it doesn't mix together, meaning it stays in its place. So when it comes to dual forms, I prefer to size my dual forms a size up, meaning a bigger size, not too big, and definitely not the same size as my nail because you need space for that product. Now, when it comes to the cuticle bead, you want to make sure that that cuticle area, it's nice and thin so that you don't have any problems when you press on that dual form onto your nail. Once you're done with the polygel application into the dual form, it's time to apply that dual form to your natural nail. Now you want to make sure it's nice and straight. You don't want to apply too much pressure, but you do want to press on enough for it to cover the entire nail. When you do that, you're going to do a full cure for 60 seconds. Now it's time to remove that dual form. And here it is. Now you have your nail. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my nail so that I can show you the next step. After you apply your polygel and your dual forms onto the nail, you have to wipe off that tacky layer. Now when it comes to dual forms, the beauty of dual forms is that the filing, it's very minimum. You're just going to straighten your side walls and your free edge, and you have to file your cuticle area to make it nice and flush. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you right now. So for my cuticle area, I prefer to use my drill. This allows me to get closer to my cuticle area without cutting myself, and enough so that that product can be flushed out of my cuticle area and I don't have future lifting. Now this is a great bit for you to use. It's a safety bit and really allows you to get really close to that cuticle area without cutting yourself. And this is what we call sealing that polygel onto your nail. After you finish with all your cuticle areas on all your nails, all you have to do is just buff that nail with a regular buffer. This is what the nails look like after they've been filed and I cleaned that cuticle area. Now I'm going to go in with some matte top coat. After you apply your top coat, you want to make sure to cure that for 60 seconds. Now it's time to add some bling to these nails. This is of course optional. You can leave them like this, but I always like to go a little extra on my nails, so I decided to add some bling. And of course, if you're interested in any of the items that I'm using in this video, I will make sure to leave everything linked in my description box so that it's just there and ready for you to click on it and you can purchase these items. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. And here's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this set. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.